Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. This little guy's popping up. Past life connection. Twin flame soulmates or karmic partners. Could be more, but the top three that I've seen are the most intense are these three connections. All right. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And this could be for those of you who are in a relationship right now. Could be somebody has broken up in a connection. Could be a situationship. Could even be someone who has had an exchange many, many times. An energetic exchange through the eyes. All through the eyes. You can have an entire relationship through the eyes. Yeah. Gestures. Body language. So this is the person that comes to your mind. First person. If it's not, then this reading probably is not going to be for you. This is for somebody that you've already met. Not for somebody who you're going to meet in the coming future. Okay. I have to say it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Sometimes you guys get cards that are really like upsetting emotionally. I mean, not for me. I read them. I do feel the feelings, but at this point in time I can kind of handle them. So I wanted to mention that for those of you who are new, my method of approach is a little different. You might have noticed I didn't say any spirit guides, etc., etc. So I don't actually channel through spirit guides. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self and getting the answers that I need. It's only at the end of this reading I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Okay. First card is the strongest we have here. Mystery. Then we have abundance, followed by death and rebirth, illness, wellness, hearth and home, surrender, centering, crisis, and then we have power under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you, Pisces, what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Pisces, I ask the universe, I ask the heavens, why is it that you are in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Why not far into the future? Are we meant to be together? There's certain things about you that make me just feel as though I've already known you. This feeling of familiarity. It's as if I've been with you before. I feel at home with you. I feel comfortable with you. And it's the strangest thing, because I haven't felt like this before with anybody else. It's as if I can smell your scent even though you're not there sometimes. Have dreams about you that are so vivid it feels like it's real. Sometimes I can even feel you touching me. It's so strong. I understand that in this connection there have been issues regarding settling down. Having money, having abundance, gaining that wisdom is important. Materialistic gain is important. I feel that you and I could be a power couple. I feel that you have a lot of potential. And I want to gain and learn from you. The things that happened before in the past, the road that this relationship was on was very rocky, was very bumpy. But moving forward, I want things to be smooth sailing. I want everything to be just right. Soft, gentle, smooth. I do feel that in this connection, there's a sense of something anchoring me down, weighing me down, haunted by emotional trauma and past memories that I've gone through myself. But I also feel as though I want to be with you, but there's certain things, responsibilities, burdens, tasks, they just weigh me down and I'm unable to be with you the way that I would like to be. In you I have found a hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. You're gentle, you're soft, you're caring. I can talk to you and confide in you and not fear that you're going to ever judge me. When I have been cold, you have been that soft light to keep me warm. And when I was lost, you led me home. I do feel that in this connection I have surrendered to you, my mind, my heart, my body. I belong to you, and you belong to me. This is the thing I feel now. I can't stop thinking about it, because I don't even know why I feel like I belong to you. I also feel the spiritual connection where you make me feel very grounded. This feeling of being grounded, it's like we're the yin and the yang. If I'm the moon, you are the sun. We come and go and we dance universally in perfect harmony. And I can always depend on you being there. You've never left my side. You may go away for a while, as the moon does, but then you come back. I do feel extremely overwhelmed now. And this feeling is so intense that I need time to sort out my emotions. These emotions that need sorting out, it's important for me to do so because I cannot make a decision. I can't come to a conclusion. I can't move forward. Because in my mind, there's a lot of impatience. There's a crisis. I can't think straight. Overall, I do feel that in this connection there's a sense of power. You have power over me and you don't even know it. You are so tempting. You can seduce without even trying, and it's still all so seductive. Everything about you, you have this way of making me weak in the knees and emotionally vulnerable. You have this power over me. And sometimes, yes, you do have an alpha side to yourself, a streak of alpha. You are in charge. Sometimes I'm okay with that. Sometimes it bothers me. But overall, whatever you're like, I want a second chance with you. Because I feel that you and I have a very close spiritual bond. We were together then, and I want to be together now. All right, Pisces. Wow, talk about strong feelings. Because this is the first card, mystery. The first card is the strongest card. This person really, it's like they've had an awakening moment. So they've had this spiritual awakening, And this is exactly why you have the death and rebirth card, because they want to put to death all that happened before, but they want to have a rebirth of something new. And that newness is yourself and them. But if you wonder, why haven't they done anything? It's because they're completely confused right now. They're very overwhelmed with the feeling here. On my other channel, Asnointia Audio, you'll see there's one video there. I mean, there's many. You guys can obviously have a look. I'd appreciate it if you guys look. I make those videos for a reason. One of them is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. And in that video, I have mentioned how intense a spiritual connection can be. It's like double the love, double the pain. Because they're feeling something from the past life, but they're also feeling something from this lifetime. So it's like times two. And it's usually just the emotions, feelings, and instincts that seep through from your soul into your actual conscious mind. And we feel those feelings, but typically we don't get those memories. There's not a lot of people that have memories from past lives. But we get the feelings, and we feel this familiar feeling as if we know this person. You look into their eyes and it's like, I'm just comfortable. I can talk to them about anything. I can trust them with my life. It's the weirdest feeling. I know. I've been there too. I know many of you may resonate with that, but that's the reason why. So if you're wondering why it's like that, that's the reason why. If some of you are interested, there's a little bit of a waiting time. However, I still do have openings for past life readings. You can go to my website, www.asnointia.com. And if some of you are interested in knowing how to have some closure, like if you don't have closure, at the very least I could provide you information on what happened in your past life and how that's affecting you now. I would recommend, this is only for those of you that are unable to let go of this person. This is for those of you that literally feel obsessed with this person. So if it's just like a feeling that just kind of comes and goes, then most likely you might not have a spiritual connection with this person. But if you feel like it's really, really intense, then yes, you do have a spiritual connection. Those are kind of like the signs you can look for. That's how you can tell. All right, let's have a look. Any type of problem or issue that occurred, I'm going to shuffle properly. Any type of issue or problem occurred in the first place that may have brought this connection to a standstill or to a close. Something happened here. 4 of coins. Okay. Then we have the 3 of cups. Interesting. Kind of a very different kind of combo, but almost it's not a healthy combo. 4 of coins. So with the 4 of coins, this does talk about, and somebody told me in the comments once, it's called miserly. Being miserly with wealth, talents. Conversely, being an overly generous spendthrift. Why am I speaking like that? Being an overly generous spendthrift, need to conserve and protect resources. So what's needed is that this person actually saves their money. You remember how you had that abundance card? I think you did. Did you? I just do these readings back to back and I can't think straight anymore. Yeah, you did, didn't you? It was like right after. Sorry, guys. I need to confirm these things because then when I say it, I need to know. Yes, you did. You did have the abundance card. Okay, so there's something here to do with money-related issues. Well, I mean, if somebody has too much money, that's fine. It's not going to show up. Usually this would be for people that might be struggling on some level. So somebody here may not be really good with money. Either they're spending a lot of money, and I do see that here with overindulgence, but they're not really... They're not saving their pennies for a rainy day. That's what they're not doing. And they need to do that. This talks about a lack of wealth, a lack of security. So there's a lot of insecurities now. Maybe even not having their inheritance. Maybe somebody here was supposed to get something as an inheritance and they didn't get it. Whatever it is, it talks about money. It talks about land. It talks about the quality of richness that they were supposed to have. However, it's not happening for them now. And this is the reason why the card suggests, the author rather, there's a need to conserve and protect these resources because it's just it's just going like water. The money's just going. So yeah, this is pretty bad. Some of you have been in a connection with somebody where one person might just be earning money and they're just supporting the other person. To some extent and degree, that is absolutely acceptable. However, you have to be careful when the person starts to take advantage of you. Here we also have the Three of Cups. You just can't say, oh, I do it out of love. No, no. That's not love. That's you starting to spoil that person. And that's that person starting to take advantage of you. Not appreciating you, getting lazy in life. Taking advantage of you. Going out having fun while you have to wake up, get ready, go to work, do everything else, you know, and then deal with the politics at work, right? So it's not easy when you're just trying to earn money sometimes in certain types of industries. And you need to understand that, yeah, whatever you're doing, the other person needs to appreciate it too. I understand that there's love, but it's like the carrot and the stick method, right? You got to be a little careful. If you give too much, the person will start to overindulge. I've had a lot of people, a lot of clients that have, they do so much and they get treated like terribly, like they're nothing. And they do it because they start to lose confidence in themselves and they are only providing for this person because they don't want to lose the person. I'd rather take care of this person and not lose them. That's why I'm paying for everything. No. That's where love starts to go blind. That's blind love, right? You can't do that. You got to think a little bit logically because money is logical. You're actually physically doing something in order to earn it, right? So you need to be careful when you're dealing with people like this. I'm getting the word bloodsucker. For a tiny portion of you, you might find that this person's a bloodsucker. Whew, your blood, sweat, and tears. And they're taking advantage of that and they're enjoying. Look at this, Three of Cups. Oh, they're happy. They're super indulging. Some of them might even be using your money. This person is using your money and having fun with other people. Maybe you don't even know this. Here we have how this person wanted and they are still maybe celebrating. There's a lot of joy. There's happy reunions and unions. The issue here in the reverse is it talks about overindulgence and it talks about procrastination. The card suggests it's time to get back to work! Exclamation mark. We also have here peace between friends, family, generations. A celebration involving women. Now, with women here, because it's a reverse, it could also be basically somebody's going to a club, getting extremely drunk, having fun with women, could be men, and drinking, or some type of, you know, substance where they're getting intoxicated. Either way, these two cards, a combination, not good. It talks about a lot of money being wasted, not being conserved. There's no savings here. Somebody's using the money too much. It's being spent too much. And then there's also overindulgence. Overindulgence at anything is bad. Too much of anything is unhealthy. And then on top of that, we have procrastination. So literally a tiny portion of you may have a person who they're like for a year, yeah, I'm going to get up and get a job. Yes, tomorrow I have the interview. And it turns out they never did anything, right? And it's been dragging on and on and on because the person has become very comfortable. The person doesn't have to be a bad person. Sometimes people just are afraid of a different situation. They don't have that confidence. But for those type of things, you got YouTube. You have so many resources, how to build your confidence, how to go out there, how to do certain things. Those resources are there. In some countries, you have resources where you can actually go to an office, right? Other countries, you don't have that. And it's important for this person, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, for them to gain that knowledge or that confidence and to not procrastinate. The key word here is overindulgence and procrastination. 2 words. Overindulgence and procrastination. That's what this person was doing. And unfortunately, how can you be in a relationship like that where somebody's overindulging and where somebody's procrastinating. That's you leading the entire thing. That's you trying to actually fix the relationship the entire time. That's always you. You have to reevaluate if it's getting to the point where it's really starting to burn. Like a burnout. They call it a burnout. All right, guys. Let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. So this is similar to the Rider-Waite. This is going to be any actions, any intentions, any plans that this person may have towards you. Hierophant. Then we have the Three of Cups. Tiny portion of you. This person might be having an affair. It could be a third-party situation. Of course, everybody should know this is a general love reading. It's not private. You guys know that. So it's not going to resonate with everybody 100%. So if it doesn't resonate, you don't have to get angry. Because there's like literally hundreds, thousands of you. So with me, I pick up on the majority of the feelings and the emotions that an individual is feeling. Okay. So let's have a look here. Time do we have? That's fine. We have Hierophant. There is a little bit of a beliefs related issue here. And this person wants you, so they want to commit to you. Yes, they do. They want to be with you. The interesting thing about this, wow, there's a lot of money related issues here because of the Ten of Pentacles. The thing about it is they want a commitment. They want things to be traditional. They want the world to respect them, and they also want the world to respect you. So they want to do things the right way. Then we also have here Three of Cups. Now, for a tiny portion of you, if this is a third-party situation, this is why this person wants the world to respect you, because they may want to be with you, and maybe their friends or the family are not willing or accepting. That's just a tiny, tiny portion of you may resonate with that. But the rest of you, this person does want some type of a commitment. They do want things to be traditional. Traditional in the sense that whatever they think is right, they want things to be their way. Three of Cups does indicate there's a sense of reunion. There's a sense of reconciliation. They do want to celebrate with you. They do want to be with you. For some of you, it could also be, once again, them having their ways with other people or doing other things, having other distractions. Third party could also be anything that is taking up their time, energy, or effort and keeping them away from you. Here we also have the High Priestess. So you have the Hierophant, then you have the High Priestess, right? This person knows that this is a spiritual connection. They are aware of this. They're holding on to secrets deep down. They're not really exposing themselves. They're not really talking about it. They're very secretive. To some degree, they're going to be quite secretive. Some of you may notice this. You may actually feel, I'm getting the words emotionally distant. You may actually feel that this, okay, now I'm getting emotionally detached. So you may feel that this connection, to some degree, you may feel that you can actually feel this person's love, but you also know that they are guarded and they stay away from you. And I don't know the reason why they're doing this, but typically it's because they don't want to get hurt. They feel that if they give too much of themselves, then they become vulnerable. That's typically why people behave like that. We also have here the Seven of Wands. So before this person becomes overwhelmed, they are trying to get rid of a few things. They are trying to tackle these obstacles, but they also have a sense of distrust. There's a sense of disagreements. There's some friction here. And this doesn't have to be between the both of you. It could also be with them and other things in their life. They may be actually overwhelmed with other things and they're trying to settle down everything else. Eventually they can get to you. Here, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful card to have. Typically, I would say this is a wonderful card. However, because I saw that there's money-related issues here, you already had two cards before that, right? That came up. That was the Abundance, and then I think it was the Four of Coins. And this is something here that now is an issue, because this person, yes, they do see you as somebody who has a lot of potential, but they also see you as somebody who can provide materialistically. That's not a bad thing, guys. But if you find this person's a gold digger, or if you find this person's just there for the money, that's not worth it. That's not worth it. If you think it is, then go ahead. But I do see this person wanting to celebrate, wanting to be with you, simply because they feel that they have a very secure future with you on a financial level. This is probably, Pisces, one of the most different readings I've ever done. I haven't done a reading where there's so much energy regarding money, very money based. So whether somebody here is with a sugar daddy, sugar mama, whatever it is, just be careful. Materialistic things and love, to some point, they can go hand in hand. But then when it's just one person doing everything and the other person just taking, that's not good. There's no doubt this person does feel a future with you. They want a future with you. They want a secure future with you. It could also be that they start to change their ways and they start to become, in their own way, a better person. And they start to earn money. They start to make more promises, I guess, and keep those promises. It could be just simply deciding to settle down, deciding to make a decision. These are the things that I do see here with this card, the Ten of Pentacles, because it does talk about happy times. It's a home, it's a grandpa with a grandkid, there's a dog, there's a lady in the back, the mom. It's a very happy family, and it's just contentment, right? There's a lot of content feelings here. And for this reason, I wouldn't dismiss this card and just call it that, oh, this person's a gold digger. Not all the time, a great catch type person. But this person literally could have everything else, but they just don't have this one part in their life where they need to be settled down. And that's something that's a huge deal for them. So one of the main themes of this reading I'm seeing is definitely a lot of needing to settle down, and the materialistic aspects of life, how to afford certain things, what to do. Should I pay for this person for the rest of my life? But if they're procrastinating, you got to be careful, because they might be taking advantage of you to some degree. All right, take it as it resonates. I don't know how much that resonated, but there's something definitely going on with money here. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Okie dokie. There's something better. Yes, there is something better, isn't there? Lazy, sitting on the couch all day long. I'm seeing a woman. She's upset with a man. She's saying those words. There's a fight, too. There's arguments here. There may be some arguments because of finances. Wait. Then we have here, if you believe. Okay. So, Pisces, we have here, there's something better. Yes. Meditation brings answers within the next few weeks or months. Get more information, ask your angels, and wait. If you believe, then things will work out for you. Interesting how this can almost read like a sentence. I won't be reading it like a sentence, though. I'm going to go through a little bit of details. So there is something better than this person and the situation that you're in. So don't think that this is the end all be all. Things are actually going to change. When it says there's something better, Pisces, this also means that there is somebody new coming into your life. That's my experience with this card. So yes, in addition to this person that you're dealing with, there's actually going to be somebody else coming into your life. And remember this, that person is going to be better than the person we are talking about now. That means you have a choice. Some of you might be needing to meditate or just pray. Doesn't matter how long it is, but it's just you needing that time out. And it's important to note that when you do meditate, you are connecting with the source. And of course, use the words, the holy light, the pure white light, but always call the pure white light holy light, because there's many types of lights in this galaxy, in the universe, and they can sometimes be negative too, but they look very pretty. So always mention that when you're concentrating or meditating or praying. We also have here, within the next few weeks, so after you start to meditate or you start to pray, meditation, if you don't have time, 21 minutes is what my angel guide has told me. It's more than enough for you. 21. Yeah, don't forget the 1. And we also have prayer. Could be 2 or 3 minutes even. Doesn't have to be very long. The intention and the power of your belief is what matters the most. It's like a Wi-Fi connection. The stronger your faith is, the stronger the upload and download will be. If it's not that strong, your messages won't get through, and you won't get any other information from the other side either. So we have here also, within the next few weeks, this could be within the next few months, because weeks can also be months. Get more information. Okay, so what's going to happen here, you actually need some time to heal. You are going to be receiving something good. Something good is going to come into your life. Meditation brings answers and prayer. You're just going to relax for some time. Do your own thing for some time. After a few weeks or months, you are going to be receiving some type of information, and you are going to gain information from somewhere. You're going to get that information also by asking your angels. Asking your angels, sorry. My method of approach is through the Christ consciousness, because they do work for the Christ consciousness and his creator. This would be Ishu, who I call, that's Jesus. So my method, I'll just teach you guys, if you want to learn, you can, is I do pray to the Christ consciousness, and through Christ to get to his Father, who it prefers to be a father in a male form, or the masculine energy. It does have feminine and masculine, but it prefers to be in the alpha state. And so from there, I ask for permission. Can you please send Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel? Because I have this, this, and this problem. And then in your heart and your mind, you have this. After that, eventually, in your heart again, in your mind again, you simply talk to the angels and you let them know, you give them permission, that I give you permission to help me. But ask them the questions that you actually need, because intuitively you're going to be getting some information. When you ask them, the information may come from an external source, a person, something on the radio, and whatever the sentence will be, it'll make sense to you. Only to you. That's the weirdest part. You may be driving and you see a big giant poster. There's 5 sentences, but one sentence sticks out to you. That's a message for you. It's the weirdest thing, but it happens. Here they are telling you to wait, so there is some waiting time here. We also have here, if you believe. So the belief card here, it does talk about having that faith, having that belief in this entire situation. I can definitely say that in addition to this person, Pisces, you have bent over backwards. You have done good karma. And if you've done good karma, you're going to get something good. It's a cyclical thing. It goes around in circle. Sometimes it takes just a few years, few months. Sometimes it takes thousands of years, because I've seen that in past life readings. Good things do come if you do good. So understand that whatever you have done in this connection, if you have helped somebody, you're still going to get something actually better than this person. And the reason why, it's because their level is here and your level is up here. And you deserve somebody that's at the same caliber. Because if you don't, that person will bring you down. And they will bring you down to their level. And humans need to rise up, not go down. So this is something that I recommend, that be very open to any opportunities, of course, if you feel comfortable. And even the opportunity that you're getting with this person, there's going to be something better. Let me just drink this water. There's going to be something better than the connection that you have right now. So it could be, yes, this person gets up, gets a job, and they become all successful, and they're like, okay, let's do this, right? Whatever situation you're stuck in right now, it's going to be better afterwards. And that's it, Pisces. Sorry about my throat. The entire time it was good. And then, right in the end, apparently I had bronchitis, guys. I don't know, for the longest time I had no idea. I thought it was allergies. People are like, oh, the weather's changing, it's allergies. Oh, I'm getting older, I'm getting sensitive to food. No, apparently I had a bacterial infection. Yeah. So I took the antibiotics and now I'm better. But thank you all for letting me know on your remedies, your home remedies. Those always work. But this literally was like a proper infection. So I'm feeling better now. Thank you. All right, Pisces. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below, did any of this resonate? And I encourage you to support each other if by chance you are going through something like this, where you are just one person who has one job, two jobs, three jobs. I had 3 jobs at one point in my life. That was not easy. So when you have that, life is tough. And you're trying to live, right? So support each other, I would say. If somebody has some type of story, if you've gone through it, I'd recommend that you just reach out and talk. Or just, in the comments. That's why I keep the comments open anyway. And for those of you that may need a personal reading, I do have openings for a private reading still. And these are the written report readings. You can visit my website. It's www.asnointia.com. And I have a few packages that are still open. So if you're interested in whichever one, you can definitely place an order and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. There's a little bit of wait time, but eventually I'll get to you. All right, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you again. Take care. Bye-bye now.